Hey guys, Brain here, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing the things that I'm excited and concerned about in terms of Ashes of Creation. As someone who has been part of the community for quite a while, I have some things that I am quite excited about and some things that concern me, and those are the things that we're going to be talking about today. Ashes of Creation is an MMORPG, and with it comes the MMO aspect, massively multiplayer online. And one of the first things that I'm really excited about the game is the community and how it has been developing over the years. The community is something that I have been really involved with. I have been part of it ever since December 2016, and it's one of the things that I feel most excited about going into the game. Great people have a tendency to keep me going in games. If people are nice to each other and if I know a lot of people in game, I'm likely to stay longer. For me, the MMO part of the game is already out. I've gotten to know a lot of different people, a lot of interesting people that come from a lot of different cultures, both in terms of gaming and their everyday lives. And this really creates initiative for me to keep going, both as a content creator and as someone who's just regularly playing the game. Another reason why I am super excited for the project is because of the ambition, both from the community standpoint and from the developer standpoint. I'm really loving the initiative that the game and the developers have been taking to interact with the community and get what we want, because we know that Steven himself is a gamer and he has been feeling a bit, disappointed in the way that the industry has been going. And therefore, seeing someone just coming in, not necessarily knowing anything about developing a project or a game, but having this passion is really something that I can respect and that I can get behind. And that kind of leads me to my next point. How I feel as though the development is really going fast forward, and how I love how open the team has been with showing us what's going on, even though sometimes it can give you a bit of a backlash. We know that the release of the game is going to be before 2020, and with all the content that has been shown, I can only imagine it going in a good direction. And this flow of content, this feeling involved in the game is something that's going to get you even more hyped, and it's something that's going to allow the developers to get more player feedback right on the get-go instead of a week after launch instead. I really do hope that this sets a new standard for MMOs, because going forward I would really like to see developers showing us more in the same sense that Intrepid and Ashes have been doing it. But with excitement and with a new game release comes concerns for me as well. We have been burnt many times by MMOs, and we know that it's not every project that's going to succeed. And these are some of the things that I feel as though could be worked on. One of them being my main point in excitement as well, the community. I feel as though when you come in as a new person, you're either greeted with kindness and you're being welcomed, or you are met with toxicity if you have certain concerns, and I don't think that's okay. We all need to be critical about the game genre, and it's alright to be indifferent in terms of opinions, and both opinions should be accepted and they should be welcomed. And I don't really feel like that's always the case, at least not in the Discord community. Something else that I am quite concerned about is this whole "my opinion is fact" statement. And by that I mean, someone coming in and saying that the game is going to be a certain way, or having seen, concept art of, for example, Lord Stofferton, and immediately, stating that that's how it's going to look in the game when the game is finished, when that's maybe not even the case. Fact is just that we don't know, and it's better to just wait and see. Whilst it's alright to be critical and concerned, certain things need work, and certain things, needs time to be developed, and player feedback is awesome, and concerns are very valid, but there is no need to state that everything is going to be the way that it looks now when we're only in pre-alpha. And with all this ambition that the team has had in showing us the different aspects of their game and really talking big about how this is going to be the new MMO, some responsibility comes with it. We can only hope that they can live up to these promises that they've made. And I think due to all this hype that's been created around the game, people are going to be having a really hard time accepting the fact that everything is not going to go the way it's planned. Some things go wrong and it should be okay as long as everything is fixed in time. I for one know that I am going to be taking a step back and be ready for things to go wrong, because not everything is going to go right in this development. Some things are bound to happen that's going to stir up things, and it should be okay for that to happen. And with how open the team has been, there are bound to be some issues. Some people are definitely not capable of knowing the difference between pre-alpha and launch-ready items and aspects of the game. And the sad thing is just that it's great that they're so open with everything going on, but it may make some people stray away from the game because they consider, like I talked about before, their opinions to be facts. This is the end product. Nothing else is going to change from here. And it's really sad, and I really don't hope that it happens for a lot of people. And like I said before, I just hope that Intrepid eventually will prove these people wrong and show them that they're capable of creating a great game, they're capable of changing the genre, and they're capable of living up to their promises. And there's always a chance that the game is going to fail and everything is not going to work out the way that we've planned. But for me personally, I know that this is a game that I'm going to play solely for the community, at least for a couple of years. I really love MMOs, and I would hate to see the genre die out, but it is just a fact that everything has been a little bit stale in the MMO department, and I would probably want to move over to other genres should the game fail. It's a sad fact, and it's one of my concerns because I really do love MMOs, and I love the entire community aspect and the large scale that the games have. But it's always something to take into consideration when looking to play a new game. With that being said, I'm going to end off the video here. Please do make sure to tell me what you guys are excited about and some of the concerns that you have, and please do tell me what you thought of this video. Bye guys!